Hi guys, welcome back. It's Two Moms in a Pod. I'm Kim.
And I'm Ari.
And how have you been this past week?
Oh my god. I'm okay.
Okay, wait. You can't say oh my god and then say I'm okay.
Well, it's because we haven't had that long break in between.
That's true. So there's no much.
It's only been a week, so I'm like, oh my god, what do I say?
Yeah, that's true. We recorded
last weekend, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing interesting has happened for me either.
No, just work. And that's it.
Yeah.
Work and home.
Have you watched The House of Dragon?
No, I'm still waiting for more episodes to come out.
It's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it today.
I think there's already like 5 episodes. Or wait till Sunday, because Sunday is episode 6.
Okay.
So then you have 6 episodes, and they're like an hour long.
Okay. Or maybe I'll wait until the night before we have to record again. So it could be all fresh in my mind.
Yeah, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah, and by then I'll have more episodes to watch.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Fine, we won't talk about it. And then you never watched The Handmaid's Tale, huh?
No, but you keep telling me to watch it.
The new season's out, so like I'm actually my TV schedule is really good right now because on Sundays I have House of the Dragon, on Wednesdays I have The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, it comes once a week.
Once a week. Their season just started.
Uh-huh.
And then on Thursdays, Guilty Pleasure, The Kardashians is out.
I just started watching it too. Like, they're so bad.
I know, but it's just like
so interesting.
Yeah, it's just. So have you seen?
I saw the first one.
The first one of the second season.
Yeah.
Doesn't it made me sad.
I know.
Like, I feel so bad for Chloe. Like, I know people are like, oh, she's stupid, she should have never like gotten back with him, but I genuinely think that she really thought
that he had
changed.
Yeah,
because like he seems psychotic to me. Like,
right?
If you can go to therapy and like knowing that you got somebody else pregnant, and like still put up this front and be like, we should really have a baby, and then push her to do it, and then like days after you guys like do the insemination, like it breaks that you have somebody else pregnant. So you knew because you were going
months before.
Because he was going to court to try to for the paternity test, and then he was trying to get those sealed, which is so funny that the court documents he was trying to get sealed is what basically like ratted him out. Yeah. But I just felt so bad. I was like,
I know.
No, like, as much as people can hate on the Kardashians, like, nobody deserves that.
No.
Like, that sucks. Like,
and then it broke my heart when she was saying that she wanted to keep it a secret because she knew all the comments that would
we're
come
gonna be like, oh, you're so dumb.
Yeah. The internet. And I was like, that is so sad.
Yeah. And then what made me sad was like, she couldn't enjoy it. Like, she really couldn't enjoy it. And it's like, I get that she's not the one pregnant, but there should still be excitement and
like getting the room ready and having everything. A baby shower, getting everything ready for the baby.
Like,
and she didn't even want to do that.
Yeah. And I feel like, especially if like you're not the one carrying it, like, to be involved like that is kind of what makes it feel more like real. Yeah. And the fact that she couldn't get to do that because, like, I don't know, she was just so caught up in the whole drama, and then like, what are people gonna say? Like, that sucks. Like, to me that sucks. Like, regardless of like Tristan being like a piece of garbage, like, she should have still been able to enjoy like the pregnancy of her baby.
Oh yeah, you know? For sure. It just sucks that it went down like that,
Yeah. And then I don't know, I mean, kudos to her to like still allow him to be in the delivery, or not the delivery room, but still allow him to come see the baby after it was born.
Oh, I haven't finished that.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Spoiler alert. It's okay. Well, because she says, she's like...
I know, in the beginning she said she didn't want him there.
That
he was going to be in the other room.
Yeah, and he wasn't there for the delivery, but he went to go see the baby, because at some point she's just like, well, like, I'm also not going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but... Anyway, yeah.
Aww, poor Chloe.
I know, that sucks.
Okay, just an FYI, guys. Kim and I are eating, so you might hear us munching on food. We apologize for that, but
it's early. Yeah, we're hungry. It's only like 10 a.m. right now. This is breakfast.
Yes. Okay. So we wanted to talk about life with the baby.
Yes.
And what it's like. You want to start off?
Life with the baby. Let's see. First of all, I planned to wake up at 9 today. Mm-hmm. So that I could get up, get ready, and then get here by 10.
Yeah.
Ollie girl had other plans. She's like, I'm going to wake up 20 minutes before your alarm.
Oh my god.
She woke up like a little bit past 8:30. Yeah, it was like 8:35, 8:36. And she's like, I want my iPad.
Oh my god, she woke up asking for her iPad?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, fine. So, yeah, and then I was in the restroom, and then, like, my alarm went off, and I was like, I could have been sleeping. Mm-hmm. I was like, my girl, you couldn't have just slept for 20 more minutes. And this happens all the time. Like, she just, yeah. I know, she's unpredictable. It's funny.
At least you got to sleep a little more. Leah's on a weird schedule right now, so every morning that we don't work or we stay home with her, she wakes up at 7:20, 7:30. Yeah, she's just been waking up early. I had in mind to wake up like at 8:40 to give me time to, get everything ready before you get here.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping the crunch isn't too loud. Mom made it an apple.
Yeah, I just wanted to give myself time for me to get ready and, get everything ready before you get here. Mm-hmm. And no, Leah decided to wake up at 7:30 in the morning.
She's like, I'll give you a lot of time to get ready.
Yes. And then my husband, he didn't want to get up, and I'm like, I know he's gonna make me late. And yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But he got out on time.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah. What do you think's been like the biggest thing that has changed in your life since having a baby? Because Leah's almost 1. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be 1 in
I know,
a couple days, no?
Yeah,
on Monday
Tuesday.
or Tuesday.
Oh, I know.
I can't
my
believe
baby. I still, like, it hasn't hit me yet.
She's gonna be a toddler.
Yeah, it hasn't like full on hit me that she's gonna be 1, but
just wait till you're like singing happy birthday to her. I cried.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Everyone's gonna be like, why are you crying? Leave me alone.
No, I have pictures of Ollie's first birthday, and you can just see my ugly ass face in the back, like trying so hard not to cry.
Oh my god. Going back to your question.
Sorry.
It's okay. I think it's having alone time with your significant other. Mm-hmm. Because we're just so used to being us 3. It used to be just us 2. Mm-hmm. And we were able to, I guess, do more. Mm-hmm. And now we really can't, because we have to keep in mind that we have a baby, and sometimes, like, we used to go to the movies a lot.
Yeah.
And with the baby, you really can't until they're a certain age. Uh-huh. Then you can. Mm-hmm. So we haven't been to the movies for a good while now.
Have you gone at all since she was born?
Since she was born, no.
No?
And then COVID happened, and then that whole time we never went to the movies.
Oh my god.
So it's been years that we haven't had a movie date.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We've only gone to the movies maybe like 3 times in the last 2 years since she's been born. Dang. We've only gone, like no more than like 3 times. I don't think we've gone. Yeah, and us too. That was our thing, was like going to the movies. Has like always since high school. Like that was just our thing. Like we've always loved going to the movies together. And like like I think we haven't really gone either since in the last 2 years since she's been born, because then COVID and all that while I was pregnant and stuff. But yeah,
dang, it's sad.
Yeah,
like the other so my car, one of the tires had a rock stuck in it. But my husband said it was deep inside, so he thought it made a hole, and he didn't want me to drive it to work like that. So the last 2 days, Thursday and Friday, I was carpooling with him because we work really close to each other, and on our way back after work, it was just us two. And I'm like, this is so weird because we're not used to being together without Leah.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean? It's not weird. I'm like, it kind of is, because it's just us two.
Yeah.
Like, Leah's missing. Yeah. You know, like, it feels weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that sucks. Like, for me to feel weird with
being
my
alone
husband.
With him.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, this needs to get fixed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's something that's been hard.
How long did it take you to, like, have you guys gone out together, like, without her? Like, how long did it take you to do that for the first time?
We tried it once. I want to say she was a couple months old, maybe like 5 or 6 months. We went out on a date to go eat dinner. It was kind of late already, and we had to leave early because she started throwing up at my mom's. And my mom had just told me, oh, she threw up once. And then after a while, she's like, yeah, I think you need to take her home or take her to the hospital, because now she's just throwing up water and it's not good. So yeah, we left early and we picked her up, and we're like, yep, date night was ruined.
Oh no.
But yeah, ever since then we haven't gone out on a date.
Dang. I think the first time we went out without her, it was actually really early because I went to your wedding.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
So she was born in October, and then your wedding was in November, like the beginning of November. No,
Yes.
like November, like 5th or 6th.
November 7th.
Oh yeah. And yeah, that was the first time, and I like cried a little bit like on the way there, because she was only.
Just
like
a couple weeks.
Like, I don't think she wasn't even a full month yet, because she was born October 14th.
Yeah.
And it was November 7th, so she wasn't even a full month yet. And I felt bad because, like, I wanted to go and I, like, wanted to enjoy it, but I went and, like, I only saw your ceremony.
Yeah.
And then I left right after because I was like, I can't not go because you're my best friend and I wanted to be there for your wedding. But I was just like, she's like, I felt so bad. And then I was still kind of recovering too. You know, it had only been a few weeks. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think you did give me like a heads up. Like, oh, I'm only going to stay for a little
the ceremony.
bit. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, I understand. You just had a baby. Yeah. Like, I don't expect you to stay here and party.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the first time. And then, I think after that, it was like a really good while before we like went out again. Yeah.
You want to like a year or 2?
It was. She had to have been maybe like 6-7 months. Old when we went, and then we went to the movies. Yeah, and then but that's that. Yeah, I think that has been the biggest change for us too, is like the whole like us bonding as like a couple. Yeah, because I don't know, we're both like, she's our priority, you know, and it's hard to like I don't know, to like balance it, I guess, because like if she's both our priority and like we're so focused on her, and then like I think for us it's hard because there's not many people that we've had take care of her. Yeah, like you have, like there's very few people that like I trust and that like even she's comfortable with. Like it's you and like my sister and his mom and like my brother, but because he took care of her for a while too.
Yeah.
But like even then, like even with people she's comfortable with, like if she sees us leave, she'll still cry.
She'll cry. Yeah.
And then like if I leave and I hear her crying, it just makes me feel bad, and then I just don't enjoy my time away from her. So that's why it's hard, you know, to like leave her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have that kind of issue with Leah. I mean, just yet, because every time I drop her off with my mom, she's happy to be there.
Yeah.
Like, she gets excited to see her.
Yeah.
Like, there's days where I pick her up and she doesn't want to come home with me. Like, she would much rather stay with my mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess that's good, you know, because she loves her, and it shows me that she enjoys being with my mom. But then in other parts, like, I'm your mom.
Yeah,
like,
you're
love me
to
more.
Want to come with me. Yeah. Well, I think it's a lot more now because she's more aware. Because Ollie's about to be 2.
Yeah.
So she's so much more aware of like when we leave, you know, and like I think she's more, because she's used to it in the mornings when we leave her. Like, she doesn't cry anymore, which is good. So like if we were to leave her in the morning, like I think she'd be totally fine because she like knows like, okay, they're gonna leave me and then they'll be back later.
Yeah.
But I think it's like whenever we go home, like if we're home with her and then we leave, like that's when she's like, what's happening? Like, this isn't it's normal, you know?
What if you like give her a talk? Do you think it would calm her down a little?
Like I think she's too small.
Because I know the first time you dropped her off, like I would hear you talking to her. You would tell her like, oh, mommy and daddy are gonna go work, you're gonna stay with Tia.
Yeah.
So do you think like saying little things like that to her would make her feel like at least a little bit prepared?
Maybe, because I mean I've always done that with her, like since she was like since we started taking her to somebody, which like she was 3 months old. And I don't know, for me, I've always liked to speak to her, because like even if she can't understand me or she was too small to even know what's going on, like for me it makes me feel better to speak to her and to let her know what's happening. So maybe if I tell her, but I also don't know if she's to the age where like she'll remember what I'm saying, like if I'm telling her like, okay, like tomorrow you're gonna go with your tia for a little while, you know. And then I'm sure like she's usually just cries in the beginning and then she'll be fine.
And she'll be totally fine.
Yeah, I think it's just like her seeing us leave, but then after that, like if she's with you or she's with my sister, whoever, like she knows you guys, so and she likes you guys, so she'll just like calm down. But it's that initial like separation, I think, that like is hard for her. Yeah. So I mean, maybe as she gets a little older, it'll get easier, because as she gets older, she'll be able to understand more. Yeah. So maybe, hopefully.
I'm sure it will. And then hopefully you and Caesar can have a date out. A night out. A date out. I'm sorry, it's early.
Date out. Yeah, because like, I mean, we've even talked about, because we want to get married soon. I think we're just planning to do a dinner. And then, like, I don't know, whenever things, like, we're more settled and stuff, and then we can start saving, we'll have, like a party or, like, a normal wedding. Yeah. But we're kind of like, well, if we do that, and we, like, do a dinner, and then he's like, well, what if we, like, do a weekend together? And that scares me. I was just like, okay, with Ollie. It sounds so nice to, like, have even just like a day together, a day for us. Like I think it, like the thought of like sleeping through an entire night and then just waking up whenever we want. Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
But then you think about it and you're like, I don't want to leave my baby.
I don't. Like, I'll randomly think of like whenever we're gonna have the next baby, like whenever that happens, the thought of like, obviously there's nothing I can do about it. If I have a baby, I'm gonna have to be in the hospital for like the amount of days isn't under my control, you know. Like when I had Ollie, I was there for like 3 days, and that thought gives me so much anxiety, because I've never once. I've only ever once spent the night away from her.
Yeah. And then it's when you guys were sick.
When we got COVID. And even then, the second I woke up, I went to get her and she was in the next room. Mm-hmm. You know? So like the thought of like having to be in a hospital and like not have to be with her, that gives me so much anxiety. And then I'm just like, it's freaking me out because it's like, okay, I'm gonna leave her for like who knows how many days.
Probably
and then
just one.
I'm hoping it's just one night. I'm hoping, but they kept me there for two nights. I was in the hospital. After she was born, I was there for 2 nights. I was there for 1 night laboring and stuff, and then I was there for 2 other nights.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what if I'm there for like 2 nights, 3 nights, and then I'm leaving her for that amount of time, and then I'm going back with a new baby?
She's gonna be like, what?
Excuse me, you abandoned me for 3 days, and now you're coming back and you're sharing? I don't understand.
I could already picture her.
Yeah. And so like that, I don't know, that already scares me.
Oh no, that's not good.
I know.
It's okay. You'll be okay. She'll be okay.
I hope so. But as far as like friends and stuff, how do you think that like changed? Or
well, first of all, I don't have that many friends. But the very few I did have, you know, I feel like, I don't know why, but like as soon as your friends, your quote-unquote friends, find out you're having a baby, they just ghost you, you know?
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm pregnant, I don't have like the plague, you know? Like they just,
like I would still, you know, invite some friends to like I invited a couple friends to my baby shower and my gender reveal. And I thought, they'll probably come, you know, because we've hung out before. They've come over to my birthday parties. I've hung out with them, like going out, whatever. So, you know, I was really looking forward for them to be there. And then for them not to even show up, or at least send me a text letting me know, like, hey, I won't make it, or something, you know?
Yeah.
It was kind of like heartbreaking because I was like, I thought this person was my friend.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was just, after they didn't show up to my baby shower, I've been like, I don't think I want to invite them to any, like, other things anymore. Because if they didn't show up to these important events in my life, like, why should I keep
inviting them to anything else? Yeah.
So it was a little sad, but I guess it's a blessing, because then now I know like who my real friends are.
Yeah.
Which is you.
Me. I wanted to go to your gender reveal so bad. I was supposed to throw it. Bad timing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, I think I was going to say the same for me, but I just don't feel like I've ever really had friends. Besides you. You're the only constant person in my life. And, like, you have been there for everything. Like, you've literally, like, you've been there for everything.
Yeah, same with you.
Which, like, I've never doubted, you know? And then, I don't know why. People just, I don't know, I feel like people change or they get distant with, like, certain things that happen in your life.
It's like, we've changed a little bit, you know, because we have a kid, but that doesn't mean we're still the same person that they knew us as. You know, like, we could still go out and have fun. We could still drink. I mean, not as much anymore because we can't, which sucks, because after one drink you're good. Before I would be good with like at least 3. But after having a baby, you're such a lightweight.
Well,
that's the only. You haven't?
I don't think I have. No.
Oh no, Kim.
I haven't.
We need to have a night out. We need it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like, that's the only thing I think has changed.
Yeah, like, but like, it's a sad, like, yeah, it's sad to like realize that like for some reason it's like I don't know, like pregnancy isn't contagious. Like if you guys don't want to have a kid, that's cool. That doesn't mean anything for like, it shouldn't mean anything for like our friendship, right? You know,
or maybe they think we'll just be constantly on our phones, checking on our babies or talking about our babies, which we might. I'm not gonna lie, but at the end of the night, we're still gonna have fun.
Yeah, and then it's like, I don't know, I see it as like, why wouldn't I be able to talk about something that's like the most important thing in my life?
Exactly.
Like if you can talk about like getting a new job or getting a raise or getting like other things that are important that are happening in your life, or like, oh, I went on this really cool trip, or like I went, you know, why that is the equivalent of like, hey, my baby did this really funny thing the other day, you know? Yeah. So it's like, yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, like if like the people around me don't want to hear about that, then I don't want to hear about anything about you either. Right? You know? Yeah. So like, I don't know. I also think it's like cool to have like, I guess it's like better to have friends you have things in common with. Yeah. Like for us, yeah, we talk about things, but we also talk a lot about our kids, which I think is cool, because it's like, I want to brag about my kid, and like, who better to brag about my kid than somebody else who's bragging about their kid, you know? Right. Like, it's so fun. I think it's fun to like sit and talk about your kids.
Yeah. Like how we are right now.
Yeah. how we been for the past 10, 12, how many podcasts? 14?
14? I don't know. Podcasts? No, 16. Are we close to hitting 20?
What episode is this? Oh, well, because we did 2. Yes, this is episode 16.
Oh my god.
We're almost there. Have you made any friends since becoming a mom?
Like new friends?
Again, I apologize. I'm eating an apple still.
No, I don't think so. No, I mean, it's been the same circle. Just you, and then some of my really good coworkers. And their moms too, so they get it. Yeah. And my cousins, I consider them my friends because we get along really well.
And so do you think you've gotten closer to your cousins with kids since you've had Leah? Because you guys can like have another thing to like
talk about? Well, the one cousin that I was really close with, she has I think she's 3 years old now. I don't know, we kind of got distant after a while, but before she got pregnant, before anything, we were kind of distant because we live pretty far from each other. And you know, like, we have our own lives, and you know, we would still text and keep in touch here and there, but it wasn't like before, because before we would spend every summer at her house, or she'll be at my place for sleepovers, and I think that's what made us close. And then, you know, now going into adulthood, it was kind of like we have our own lives and we just don't have time to see each other. Yeah. So I don't think anything changed. Like, I don't think we got closer or distant, because
it had nothing to do with the baby. It just had to do with life.
It just stayed the same. Yeah. And my other cousin, the one that's Leah's madrina, she doesn't have a baby, but we still see each other every so often when we can. But it's only because she has such a busy schedule. Yeah. Like, the day that I asked her to be Leah's madrina, I had to request that day from her.
Oh my god.
Because that's how busy she gets.
Yeah. But I feel like that's just adulthood. Like, have you seen those TikToks of people like trying to like, where they do the TikToks of like, oh, trying to trying to set up a hangout with your friends being adults, and it's like, oh, I have Friday afternoon off, and they're like, I can't Friday afternoon, but I have Thursday lunch and this and that. And I feel like that's just like life right now. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, no, I don't think I've gotten closer with my cousins because of my baby, or that the bond has changed. I think everything stayed the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we'll have things to talk about, you know, like that we can relate to as far as having a baby, but I don't think it had a drastic change. Yeah. What about you?
I don't think so either.
Again, you made a new mom friend, didn't you?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm too much of a lagger. Which sucks because like it's cool, like she's so nice, and like we'll still talk like on Instagram every here and there. And yeah, like it's funny because like I knew her in high school. Well, we knew like each other, but we never, it was like a very cordial like hi and, you know, bye and stuff. But like yeah, when she like I don't remember what it was, but she like reached out to me on Instagram. She replied to like one of my stories of Ollie one time, and then like since then like we talk a lot about like the girls and stuff because they're super close in age.
Oh, really?
They're like very close in age. I think they're maybe like a month apart. Yeah, I think Ollie may be older by like a couple weeks. Yeah, and yeah, because I think her daughter's birthday's in November,
like early November.
Yeah, so they're pretty like close in age, but I'm just like I want to hang out, but I'm also very much like I don't know. When it comes to doing things, I don't know. I talk myself out of doing things a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why I do. I just talk myself out of doing things. I talk myself out of going places. It's just...
It just sounds really nice the day that you talk about it with someone, but then the day comes and you're like, fuck. I don't want to go. Like, I'd rather stay home.
Yeah, like
sleeping. Yeah, or watch my show.
Because then I'm like laying down and like I'm chilling, and then like I realize, oh, I have to start getting ready. I have to start getting Ollie ready. I have to get her in the car. I have to drive somewhere, and I hate driving. I hate driving with every fiber of my being. It just scares me. Driving scares me. So it's just like that. It's like that end of it. And then yeah, now Ollie's getting like she's big. Like I can barely carry her at this point. She's getting so big, and then like she just wants to run around everywhere. And like that's it, kind of exhausting too. It's like fun and it's like nice because we play around now. Like it's so funny. Like it's so cute. Like I can actually play with her now. Yeah. And like it's so funny. Like we'll mess around, or we'll run after each other, or like we'll go under the blanket, and like she'll be like, come on come with me. And like so yeah, she's just so funny. Or she'll like, when she wants to play, which like I feel bad because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to sit on the floor, just bring your toys on the bed. She'll be like, sit mama, sit. Aww. Sit. And then now she'll tell me no phone. Like if I'm sitting on the floor with her and like I check my phone, she'll be like, no phone mama, no phone. Yeah, so she literally tells me, hey girl, pay attention to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which makes me feel bad. Because like
where did she hear that from though?
I don't know. I think she just knows what a phone is, and then she just knows that she doesn't want me on it, so she says no phone. Oh my But like God. It's funny because like we'll be playing and we'll be like, she likes to play with her like the Legos right now, and then we'll trap the panda inside, and then we'll like, you know. But sometimes she'll get distracted and she'll just be playing by herself, and I'll just be sitting there, so I'll get on my phone. Yeah. And then she'll like notice, and she'll be like, no phone mama, no phone.
Oh my God, so bossy.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I think that's cool. I'm like excited. Like the bigger she gets, I mean, it's sad, but it's like also fun because she's like getting bigger and she's like talking more.
Oh my god, I know. When she came over, I was like, dang, this girl can talk.
Yeah. She talks so much. It's so funny. But yeah, like the whole mom friend thing is.
I like how we went totally off.
Yeah, topic. It's just my brain works in a lot. My brain's too.
It's just that there's so much to share. You know?
And then like one thought leads to another thought, and leads to like, oh, I remember this.
We apologize.
Yes, sorry. So.
Because you like to be chillin'.
Because I like to chill at home. But, if she hears this, invite me somewhere and I'll go.
No, don't say that because you're gonna end up lagging.
I'm also, you know what it is? I'm waiting for Leah to start walking so that we can go to the park together.
Because we won't lag on each other.
No, we won't. That's a lie. We wanted to go to the aquarium together today.
I know,
and then you invited me somewhere last week.
That's true.
Just don't invite me anywhere on a Sunday because I'll say no. No, but I think it'll be fun. Like once the girls get to like a more similar, like. I was gonna say age. They're never gonna get similar in age, but where they're like both at a like once Leah can walk and run around, I think we should do a lot more things with them together.
Yeah, I'm sure Ollie would be more.
She'll be more wanting to play with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
As to watching her, like, girl, why are you still crawling?
Yeah.
Like she did that day
like
that she came over.
She really wanted to play, like, was it like tag or what is she? She was like chasing her around.
Yeah, she was chasing her around the walker.
Leo's in the walker.
That was so cute though.
I know, I love them. But yeah. So I was gonna say if there's any mom friends, we could be mom friends online. I'll reply for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'll actually hang out.
For you, it has to be like you need to make plans for them to go to you because you like to stay at home.
Yeah.
And it would be easier for a person that doesn't lag to actually show up to your place.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hang out at my place anytime. Come over.
That's what you should do with your new mom friend. I'm just kidding.
Or with you. You can come over any day too. You live like 15 minutes down the street.
Dude, the day you told me you had a mom friend, I got jealous.
Oh no!
I was like, she has a new mom friend that she could relate to. And I'm over here pregnant all emotional. I'm like, no, I'm gonna lose my best friend.
You can't lose me. I'm too much of a lagger when it comes to mostly other people.
Can we talk about that for a minute? Like,
yeah, what?
How jealousy comes up between best friends and having new friends.
I'm so glad you said that. I don't like when you talk about other people. Like when you told me you couldn't record tomorrow because you're going to somebody's birthday party, I was like, you have friends with kids? What? You're going to somebody else's kid's birthday party? I was so pissed. I was so mad. I was like, she has other mom friends? I thought I was her only mom friend.
Oh my god. Now you know how I felt. When you started talking about your friends.
It's fine because technically we're not even friends anymore. I haven't spoken to her in a long time. But you have plans tomorrow.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. I was like, I hope I'm not weird that I like get mad and she like mentions anybody else.
No, I do the same, but I don't say anything. I'll just be listening and I'll be supportive. I'll be like,
But deep down, I'll be so pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, yeah. I had beef with somebody in high school because you were really good friends with her. What's her name? What was her name? And then I remember, I remember one time you like invited her to your like birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Or you didn't? Did you not invite her because of me or something like that? Yeah, I was just like, haha, bitch, I win. Oh my god. Anyways.
That just kind of happened because we had a class together. And I got to know her and I'm like, okay, this person isn't that bad, you know, like I know Kim doesn't like her because
I honestly,
this specific thing happened, and I get
Wait,
it.
what happened? I honestly don't remember why I didn't like her.
It's because of Caesar again. Caesar's the problem. I'm just kidding.
Why, was he like friends with her? Or what?
Yeah, I think they were friends on Facebook, and then he posted something, and then she posted a comment, or she had said something about you, and you didn't like it.
Oh, well, she's talking shit. What did she say? Something about me?
I don't remember, but yeah, she had made a comment about you.
Ooh.
And then ever since then, you just didn't like her.
I get very easily like, you can say something that'll set me off and I'll hold on to it forever.
You hold grudges.
I hold grudges. No, I don't remember. I remember that I didn't like her, and I remember I did not like her because I had her for a class. Mm-hmm. And, like, it was so bad that, like...
You had to ask
I had to ask to get my seat changed because he, like, rearranged. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't even sitting next to me. I think she was sitting, like, either in front or behind me.
Yeah.
And I, like, literally... And I said it out loud. I was like, can I change seats because I can't sit next to her?
And you said her name?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And he was like, this is the first time this has ever happened, but sure. And ended up sitting, like, towards the front of the class.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like, And then I remember one time you told me, this was, like, after high school. Uh-huh. That she had seen me at the mall or something, and she swore that I, like, gave her the meanest look when I promise you I did not even know she was there. I remember seeing somebody else. I remember seeing one of somebody that I was friends with.
Yeah.
But I don't, like, she messaged you and told you. And I was like, she swore we made eye contact, and I made the meanest face to her, and I was like, if I did, I would tell you. Like, I'm not afraid to be like, yeah, I saw her and
Yeah.
But I honestly was like,
again, you and I have a really bad resting bitch face.
Yes, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, if I would have seen her, probably, and the resting bitch face for sure, because yesterday, I had gone to Chipotle, and I came out, and this car parked really fucking close to the car. Mm-hmm. Like, you know how there's two lines? Mm-hmm. He was over one of the lines. Oh. And I'm pretty sure there was somebody in the car because the car was on. Mm-hmm. And, like, he was leaving his car as I was coming. So I was, like, going in between. Mm-hmm. And I don't even think I said anything. I think I was just like, ugh, because I couldn't get in. Mm-hmm. And then, like, he was going around his car. So he was kind of towards the back of my car. And then he's like, oh, shit. And then I don't know if he thought about maybe moving his car because he, like, stood there for a second, but I, like, completely ignored him and then, like, fucking shimmied my way into the car. Mm-hmm. And I think he was just picking up because by the time he was coming back out, I had pulled out, and I was mostly just looking side to side to see if I can go. Mm-hmm. And, like, I made eye contact with him, and apparently my face said, fuck you, because he looked at me and he, like, made a face like, oh, shit. He was just, like... And then he, like, kind of, like, jogged a little to his car, and then I went the other way.
Oh, dang.
But I was just like, I mean, I was a little mad. because I was like, I had to, like, who parks like this?
Yeah,
like,
I hate when people park like that.
I was like, one, there was no car on your other side, mm-hmm. so why you parked like an idiot? I don't mm-hmm. know, and now I have to struggle to get into my car. Mm-hmm. And I have a very bad bitch face because he did look at me like, oh shit.
Yeah, I do too. If I had a nickel for every time someone told me that they didn't talk to me because they thought I was mean, I would be rich.
Yeah, I think my brother's friends one time told me that his, like, female friends were scared of me because I looked like I was mean. I was just like, I love all my brother's friends.
Yeah.
I try to be friends with my brother's friends.
It's just my face, like, I just have a blank face, but my blank face looks like I'm mad.
Mm-hmm. But it's also, like, I'm not gonna go around smiling all the time either. That's weird.
Like, I'm not that happy all the time.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's weird.
Off topic again.
Like, again, sorry.
Per usual.
I don't know how to say it on track.
How did that lead to? Oh, because we were talking about jealousy between friends.
And then I was talking about resting bitch face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I get very jealous when you talk about other friends.
I do too. I would get super jealous when you just had Ollie and you were talking about like your coworkers that had kids and that you made this new friend and you guys were gonna hang out, that Ollie was gonna have a play date. And I'm like, okay,
stop talking now. Change the subject.
Like, oh, that's cool, Kim. I'm excited for you. But deep down, I'm like, dude, shut up already. Guys, let us know if you guys go through this too.
Like, if you guys get jealous with your friends, because...
And do you guys think it's normal? Because, I don't know. Is it normal? Is it just us two?
I hope it's normal. Or maybe our bond is just
very
great.
Strong.
Yes, we have a very strong bond. Because I don't...
But then
I've never felt that with any other friend. Because I've never been as close to... Literally, I have never been as close to anybody as I've been as close to you.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
Like, you know everything about me.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
You're like, I know you have a freckle here. I'm just kidding. Imagine. Or that close.
I did remind you of some of your tattoos. Is that weird?
No. Well, no, because they're not like in, very private areas, I guess you can say.
That's true. But yeah, let us know if jealousy between friends is a normal thing. And if it's not, don't tell me.
No, tell us. We need the truth.
It's not gonna stop, but we just want to know.
Or do you think that has to do with, like, being insecure?
Maybe, because I feel like maybe because the only two people that I'm ever jealous with is you and Caesar. And that's because I'm like, oh, well, she's going to go bond with somebody else and they're going to become best friends and she's going to leave me. And then with Caesar, I'm like, oh, if he goes out with his friends, he's going to look at another girl and, like, fall in love with her and leave me.
Oh, my God.
Which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because we're engaged. We've been together forever. We have a baby. Like, he tells me all the time, like, you're crazy, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
And, like, he's never done anything to, like, make me feel insecure, but me thinking I'm not the best thing in the world, I'm like, oh, he's gonna go off. And, like, what if he goes to a hockey game and he's like, sees this pretty girl and she's a hockey fan? Like, what better than that, Or, like, the same thing with you. What if you just, like, go to that birthday party and like you and that girl have like the best moment and now you guys are best friends.
Oh my god.
But it's literally just with you two, and it's because he's my life partner and you're like my best friend partner, so it's like I don't know, it's just it's me, I'm insecure.
Yeah, I think it has to do with insecurity, because I think of that too. I'm like, well, what if she bonds more with this person because that person has a child closer to Ollie's age, so then that's gonna lead to more play dates, which means they're gonna see each other more and they're gonna be making more plans, and I'm gonna be left alone.
No.
But you have nothing to worry about.
I think we're bonded for life at this point. Like, I don't see what can happen that, like, we're just bonded for life at this point. I feel like we've been friends for, like, the longest time.
Since what? Middle school? What kind of middle
friends
school? Since
middle school, but like, best friends since, like,
high school.
Yeah. And, like, we've gone through, like, you know, we've tested our friendship at this point. So I feel like now, especially now that we're both, I feel like, in such similar places in our life, like, yeah. I'm here for life.
You can't get rid of me.
You can't. But if you do, I'll just sit and cry. She promised she wouldn't leave me.
Oh my god.
But life with a baby. Guys, you can't trust us to stay on topic.
No.
This is just what you get.
But I hope it's good content, you know, that you guys are enjoying it. If it's not, we have a problem.
We haven't gotten any negative feedback, so
that's true. We're getting to an end now.
Yeah.
Again, we don't have an oopsie. We apologize. We're gonna end this episode with giving you guys tips or advice on what we do when we go out with the baby, if we ever go
out. For me, honestly, I take Ollie's iPad, or I give her my phone. That snacks for sure, because that'll distract her. And then I let her carry around, like, if she wants to take one of her stuffed animals, because that'll usually, like, distract her. Also, like, don't put so much pressure on yourself. Like, I get how, like, it can be so stressful to, like, have a crying baby or baby freaking out. Like, trust me, I've been there. And it gets harder as they get older, because it's not as easy to just, like, pick them up and, like, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, it happens, and, like, people are gonna judge you regardless.
That's true.
So, like, I don't know. And I think, like, as hard as it is to, like, kind of take a moment and, like, breathe, because you know, if you have a screaming baby, a lot of our first reactions is to, like, just don't meet that same energy, you know, like, don't freak yourself out, because, like, it's harder to calm your kid when you're not freaking calm. Out. Yeah. So, like, it's okay for you to, like, take a second and, like, take a breath and, like, try to regulate yourself and your emotions. That way you're in a better headspace to try and regulate your kid, you know? And also, but, like, just don't put so much pressure on yourself as far as, like, thinking, like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here, oh my god, I have to leave, oh my god, I gotta get my kid to stop crying, I gotta get my kid to stop screaming, you know, like, or maybe include them in things. Like, I know with Ollie, like, when we're at the register, we have, because she's usually in the shopping cart, so we have her hand me things, like, so we include her in what we're doing. So, like, if we're at the register, and she's like being fussy, like I'll tell her, help me, so then sees her a hand or something, and then she'll hand it to me. And like I'll bag it and stuff. So like I try to do that. So I try to kind of like include her, to kind of distract her from whatever it is that she's crying about. But yeah, like if you need to give them your phone and you need to give them their iPad, go for it. Like I know we do that a lot too. Like if we go out to eat, we take her iPad, you know, and then we try to like meet her in the middle. Like we don't want to fully give in to whatever she wants, but like if it's doable, like the times we've taken her to the doctor, she's kind of at this point where like she wants to walk, so we'll let her walk to a certain extent, you know. Obviously once we get down to like the parking lot where like you can't walk here, we'll carry her, you know. So it's like kind of like try to include them in whatever you're doing, or like take something that you know will distract them enough, and then like don't stress yourself out to the point where like the thing you're doing doesn't become enjoyable anymore, you know. Because it's bound to happen. Kids, you know, especially when they're younger, they're just learning to regulate their emotions, and they're like, they don't know how to communicate the way we do, and like I think when they're that small things kind of feel big to them, you know. So kind of maybe think and try to just try to see what it is that they want, and like try to come at it a little bit more calm, and like but don't put so much pressure on yourself, because kids throw tantrums. I've been through it. It happens. It's we came out of there sweating, but like, you know,
it happens.
But what about you? Because they're smaller.
I was like, dang, she gave a good advice. Same. I'm just kidding.
Same. Ditto. Just use that.
I'm just kidding. No, for Leah, because she is smaller, I do take my phone with me, and I have some of the shows that she's really into right now. I have them downloaded on my phone, because sometimes my phone doesn't work and it takes forever to load. So I have some stuff downloaded for her in case she's being fuzzy. I'll give her that. And I also take her snacks. I take some toys. But the thing that's helped out the most right now is my phone. Her watching her shows or a YouTube video. Like right now she's really into Baby Shark. And Ricky showed her Coco Melon.
Oh goodness.
And I'm like, no, like I don't want her to watch Coco Melon, because I've just heard so many bad things about it. But I'll let her watch it here and there, but not as much. And
then because like you hear something bad about everything, I feel like, so you know, if it's in moderation, I think, you know, she won't, nothing bad will happen if she watches it over here and there, you know?
That's why I don't like completely block her off from it. But for like a smaller baby, I think the thing that would help out the most is a phone. Or an iPad. But again, just not give into it right away. At least try and distract her with something else before you give in to giving her the phone. That's what we do. We'll try to distract her first, and if that doesn't work and she's still being fuzzy and we give her toys and snacks, then we'll give her the phone. Like that's the last resort. Giving her the phone. Because I don't want to get her used to the phone either. But I think that's my advice. Because like she's not fully walking yet, so she doesn't like. I haven't had that where she throws tantrums. So I don't know how to give you guys advice in that area just yet.
But yeah, those are kind of our tips on like going out with the baby, or like, you know, if you're in a situation where like you're not at home, you know, and you kind of need to distract or maneuver your kid. Just it's hard. It can be really, really hard, and like even sometimes nothing will work, but like it doesn't make you a bad parent either. You know, kids, like I said, kids, especially when they're smaller, they're barely
no control of their emotions.
Yeah, and to them everything small seems big because in their world it is, you know. Yeah. But if you guys have any tips or advice for us on like what works for your kids, or like, you know, smaller or even bigger, because obviously our kids are only going to get bigger, so like if you have multiples, like just anything, if you guys have advice, we're always open to it. So
again, we have our Google form.
Yes.
You guys could also DM us on Instagram. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we also have an email, but I don't think people email
anymore. Yeah. But if you want to, it's on our Instagram.
It's available.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this podcast.
We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.